Hey, beautiful people out there, it's ShenettaJoy coming back with another vlog. Today is going to be episode 1 of the Lupus Chronicles. Yes, the Lupus Chronicles. Your girl has been down for the past 2 weeks. That's why I haven't been recording or vlogging anything at all, or doing much at all, for that matter. I woke up one morning and I was in a lot of pain, feeling weak, and I knew that I was having a lupus flare up, and that's what they usually call it when your lupus is active. And for me, my flare ups, I have a lot of fatigue, a lot of body aches in your muscles and your joints. I lose my appetite, and you just feel like you just don't want to do anything. So you're pretty much just laying around all day. I literally have to force myself to stay hydrated and drink fluids, because, like I said, I lost my appetite. So I really wasn't able to like eat. I was scared to eat because I didn't think I could keep anything down. That's how sick I felt. And that's how I knew that my kidneys were probably inflamed. And I don't know if I said before, but I have systemic lupus and I also have lupus nephritis. And lupus nephritis is when your lupus attacks your kidneys. Now, lupus does attack other organs, but it seems to go for the kidneys the most. And usually, when you go and have a test with your nephrologist, they check for the protein levels in your urine, and if they're really high, that's how they know that you're having a flare up. So in those cases, they usually put you on, high doses of steroids to kind of clear that up. Usually, or I should say, that's usually what my doctor does. And it seems to work. So actually, I had to call off on my part-time job a couple days, which is unfortunate because, that little extra income actually helps, especially when you're on disability. So I wasn't able to make up those hours, of course, and I only work 4 hours a day, and for a total of 16 hours a week. So, and I actually took that down. I used to work 20 to 25, but I actually took that down because it was just becoming too much. But I do like the company that I work for and the work that I actually do. I'm actually doing accounts payables, and I actually love it. I work with a incredible team of people, so, and they're very supportive. But yeah, back to the flare up. So I just kind of hung around the house and, rested and stayed hydrated. It's hard not to, break down. And this time I actually did. And it's been a really long time, and I'm being very transparent. And I can't believe that I'm divulging all this information. But I actually had a full breakdown. I mean, boohoo crying because you just get so sick of being sick. And there's really nothing you can do about it, right? You never know when the disease is going to act up. You can do your best. You can exercise. You can eat right. Low sodium diets. Not eat a lot of fast food and fatty food. And just try to live right. But things still happen. So you just have to take things in stride. And like I said, I live alone, so I didn't really have help. I could have called, my sisters or my mother or whatever to come, but there's really not much they can do because, I'm sick. I just have to just kind of wait it out until the steroids do whatever they, do, and I start to feel better. So, like I said, it's been about a week and a half. That I wasn't feeling well. So now I'm actually on the mends. I'm starting to feel better. But I thought that I would start the Lupus Chronicles because, people out there don't really understand the disease, I don't think. At least a lot of people in my circle didn't and still don't. So I try to educate people as much as I can on the disease because it's known, lupus is known as the invisible disease because when you look at us, you wouldn't know that we're sick. For the most part, a lot of us are in pain every day. That pain never goes away. The joint aches and the body aches and the muscle aches and the fatigue, it doesn't go away. It just becomes bearable and you're able to live with it. I mean, there are good days, don't get me wrong. There are good days where you can function, and, get outside and enjoy life and, hang out with friends and families and do activities. But you still have to be careful because you don't want to overdo and the next morning start to feel sick again. So what sucks about the lupus is being on the steroids. I mean, the whole disease sucks, but there's nothing we can do about it, right? This is what God gave me. This is the hand I was dealt, so I have to deal with it. And it's been about 12 years since I was diagnosed, so I'm pretty fluid in what to do when I'm having a flare up and how to get over it. But a lot of people don't really know. It's known as the invisible disease, like I said, because when you look at us, you don't know that we actually have this disease. A lot of people are in pain every single day, but we just learn to manage it and live with it. So, but like I was saying, what sucks about being on the steroids is everything swells, like your face, like they call it moon face, which what I have right now, my face is really, really big. And it comes from being on high doses of steroids. And for me, as well as my face swelling, my stomach just blows up. Like somebody just put a inner tube in there and just blew it up. And so, that sucks. And then you also have swelling in your feet and legs. So, that's uncomfortable. Trying to walk around and feeling like your feet and your legs are going to burst open and fluid's going to start coming out. Because literally all it is fluid that's just stuck in your tissue. Because when you have lupus nephritis, so what I've been told is it somehow affects the filters of your kidney, and instead of the fluid coming out when you go to the restroom, it just kind of stays in your muscles, so in your tissue. And so when you're on the steroids, that kind of draws it out, and you go to the bathroom, and pretty much that's how you release all the fluid. So I've actually had to go in before to have the fluid drained, and pretty much all they do is give you high doses of steroids in an IV bag. So they hook you up to a saline bag and then an IV bag of steroids, and you just are going to the restroom all day. And when I mean all day, I mean all day. It's like nonstop because the dose is so high to get the fluids off of you. So the last time that happened, I was in the hospital for about a week. And they actually got like 30 pounds of fluid off. And that sounds like a lot, and it was a lot. And I was very swollen. So this time it wasn't that bad. I didn't really have a lot of swelling in my feet. It was mostly in my ankles and my legs, the lower legs. And so when I started taking the steroids, that kind of released. And it was good that I was at home because, it's easier for me to go back and forth to the restroom. So I was able to work from home the days that I did start feeling better, because there would be no way I could be at work and go to the bathroom every 10 minutes because you're literally going that often. So I just kind of wanted to get on here and just do an episode of the Lupus Chronicles. That's what I'm going to call it. And every so often I'm going to do another episode about what's going on as I navigate life with this disease. I mean, it's really hard having it. But like I said, it's been 12 years, so I'm used to the ups and downs of it. But it had been a very long time that it hadn't been affecting me as bad as it has before. But this was the first time in, I would say, about 5 years that I actually had a full, complete breakdown. I mean, crying like a baby. But, I'm over it. We have our good days and we have our bad days, like we said. And all we can do is, stay prayed up and thank the Lord for waking us up every day and allowing us to continue to live life. So thanks for watching the first episode of the Lupus Chronicles. And now that I'm feeling better, I should be back with some new videos coming. I just ordered some new little summer outfits from Walmart, believe it or not. They actually had some really cute things. So I'll probably do a try-on haul, which I've never done before. So that should be interesting. And also Torrid, which is my favorite store. I ordered a couple items from there. So I'll probably do a try-on for that as well. So look for those videos coming soon. Thanks for watching. I hope you consider subscribing. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? It's free. Free 99. You don't have to do anything but click that little button below. Click the like button if you like this video, and I'll do more. So thanks for watching and have a great week. Bye.